Good evening. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network. We are set to bring you action from Lawrenceville, Illinois tonight, where your Paris Tigers are on the road first time this season, set for their third Little Illini Conference matchup of the year. I'm Clay Best alongside Lenny Irwin. National anthem just been played here, and we are waiting for the teams to take the field on the turf here at Lawrenceville.
Oh, that we are, Clay. And the pregame show is brought to you by Farm Credit Services. Supports rural communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. That's Farm Credit Services.
Tigers coming into this one, record of 0-2, losing first couple of matchups of the season, first to Newton, and then an even tougher game to lose last week against Casey. First time on the road. See how they fare tonight. Lawrenceville coming into this contest with a 1-1 record on the season after a 10-point victory over Marshall in week number 1, 45-35 final score of that game. Then last week, a 41-8 loss against Olney. Team that's capable of putting up points in bunches. We might be in for a shootout here tonight.
We definitely might be. And like you said, this is a lot different look than what we're used to because this is the turf down here, and it looks all manicured, all painted up. Pretty spectacular.
Looks like the teams are going to run out maybe of the same tunnel. We're got the camera angled down that way to catch your Tigers running on, but you see the Lawrenceville band ready for their team to run out.
And here they come right now. So I'm like you, though, Clay. I think maybe both teams are going to come out of the same end down there. So Lawrenceville in their red jerseys with the white numerals, white pants with the red stripe down the leg, red helmets. And the Tigers are going to be in the all-white unis as we're on the road tonight. So they'll be all white with the orange numerals, orange trim. Just like you said, we're still waiting on the Tigers to come out, so I suppose they'll wait maybe till the band gets off because here comes the coaching staff.
4.5 minutes showing on the clock before we get underway here in Lawrenceville. Looks like it's going to turn out to be a beautiful night for football here, don't it, Lenny?
It sure does. It was beautiful all day today. I know we went down to Robinson this morning and played golf, so wasn't sure I was going to make it back home in time, but just walked in, threw the clubs in the vehicle, grabbed my clipboards and stuff out of the vehicle, and you pulled up out front, so worked out perfect.
Current temperature in Lawrenceville, 76 degrees. Wind slightly out of the south at 6 miles an hour. Should drop a few degrees, but we'll stay in the upper 60s throughout the contest. Speaking of that south wind, that's what the Tigers will have at their back to kick off to Lawrenceville, who will receive to get this game underway when we're set for that. We're under 4 minutes before the start of the contest. And this is a team that Paris didn't play last year in the shortened season, but Lenny, you might remember what happened a couple years ago when Paris was down here. Actually was the only regular season loss that Paris suffered back in 2019.
Right, now the Tigers just now coming out, but they're walking out instead of running out like normal. I guess it's because we don't have the big inflated Tiger down in the end zone to run out through, and looks like coach is going to huddle them up right there in the end zone.
Maybe going to run out from the end zone, huh?
Now I think we still got some injuries. I know we didn't see Eli Board out there anywhere this evening yet, and I think Nugent was still injured last week. Not sure about our kicker. I know that's all he did last week, Landon Ingram. All he did was kick. So,
yeah, Landon looked to be healthy during pregame warm-ups. Saw Nugent still out of commission this evening. Tigers out onto the field. I know my biggest job tonight, Lenny, is to keep all the folks at home able to see the ball in play. We're going to work in between the two columns here within the press box, zooming in and out a few times and try to get the best shots available while at the same time letting you know what's going on and who's making it happen for your Tigers. Go ahead.
Back in the old school days, we had to paint the picture. We didn't have the camera and the video and all that stuff, so we just, whatever we told them, they had to believe us. So.
Good thing about radio, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a face for radio, though, so.
Lawrenceville kickoff team heads out onto the field.
They're heading out, so the clock's still down to like a minute 25, so I'm sure they're not going to reset it and start early. So
mentioned this game could very well end up being a shootout. Lawrenceville does have a handful of weapons on offense, and it's all going to start with their quarterback, a senior Brendan Winningham. So keep an eye on him right off the bat here as the clock has been set to 12 minutes. Tiger kickoff team out on the field. It is Landon Ingram with the ball on the tee.
He's still got that right hand, wrist, kind of in a big cast, so it's still kind of all wrapped up. So
there are 3 returners back deep for Lawrenceville.
That's kind of unusual.
Ingram gets the whistle, and we are underway here in Lawrenceville. And how about this? I'm tricky right off the bat. A throw behind.
Well, I'm not sure that was actually
backward
behind.
Throw. I think it was 3 or 4 yards backwards.
Yeah, we might have been.
As Winningham picked up the kick and threw it back to Bryant Jenkins, 2 of the players to keep an eye on here for this Lawrenceville offense.
All right, Lawrenceville's going to have the ball to start with, and it looks like it's going to be on their 26-yard line.
Tigers line up in their typical 4 defensive lineman formation. Snap back to Winningham. He's looking deep already. Poor throw, overthrown, incomplete, as that ball was wobbling right out of his hand. It'll be second down.
Looked like number 31, Colby Stoops, was his intended receiver.
Colby Stoops last year in a shortened season. Lawrenceville just played 6 games. Stoops had 33 catches on the season. He's their number 2 behind Bryant Jenkins out there lined up wide this play. And how about this right away? Quick timeout from Lawrenceville as Coach Reeder saw something he didn't like. Travis Reeder for Lawrenceville in his 3rd season as coach. 5-12 overall record here in Lawrenceville. Went 1-5 last year in that shortened season. This is a program that has been to the playoffs 7 times in their history, but have not been to a playoff since 2015.
I'm like you, though. That's kind of unusual to take a timeout like on the second play of the game, though. So tells me either Paris lined up in a defense that they weren't used to or weren't prepared for, or something in the play call they weren't satisfied with. I'm not sure which, but.
Team's back out onto the field now after that timeout. Lawrenceville lines up in shotgun formation. The snap, looking to his right, is Winningham, batted up in the air. It falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Stoops again was his intended receiver.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. 3 receivers out wide to the right, 1 far left. That one on the far side is Bryant Jenkins. Here's a snap to Winningham. He's looking for Jenkins, finds him at the yard marker to gain, who hauls it in. They're going to give him 9, maybe 10 on the play.
He should be about a yard short.
Just short. of the yard to gain.
And that pass wobbled all the way out there.
So it's, go ahead.
Jenkins seems to be a little bit bigger, though. He's listed at 6'3", 190, so a little bit bigger target than Stoops is. Stoops is only 5'10".
Lawrenceville lines up to go for it. 4th and 1. The snap, and they're just going to pick it up on the ground, and they pick up 4 on the carry, and it'll be first down for Lawrenceville.
Winningham kept it himself and picked, like you said, picked up the first down. So
just short of the Lawrenceville 40-yard line. Indians of Lawrenceville with a fresh set of downs. 2 receivers near side, 1 running back in the backfield. He takes the carry and is met right away by the Tiger defense.
That was Hayden Fry, number 27. Give him about 3 on the carry. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
Think that was Ethan Curl met him just after the running back got through the line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Winningham takes a snap, drops back from shotgun formation, fires left, intended for Jenkins, overthrew him. Incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down. Jenkins, just a sophomore for this Lawrenceville team. Snap to Winningham, fires over the middle. Jenkins dropped it. Right in his hands. He would have been taken down maybe a yard short of the line to gain, but never had a chance to pick it up as ball bounces off of his hands.
Well, as I say, he was hit just about the same time the ball hit him.
So Lawrenceville will line up in punt formation. So they get set to kick it deep to the Tiger man. And a bad snap over the punter's head. Tigers chasing him. Might try to get a kickoff anyway. He does. That's Winningham who kicks it towards the sideline. Moeller doesn't have a chance to return it, but it will be Tiger ball with decent field position after that botched snap. And the Tigers will take over.
Looks like we're going to be in Lawrenceville territory, somewhere about the 35-yard line, it looks like. Well, you couldn't ask for better field position.
Tigers line up with 3 men in the backfield along with Ethan Dick. Hand off up the middle. That's Colemeyer, who's going to pick up a first down right away for the Tigers. Chains will move. Ethan Dick in the backfield along with Brian Colemeyer, Nick Moeller, and Ethan Curl. Trey Lee wide to the right. Norman Phillips to the left as receiver. Another handoff. This time it's Curl. Couple of Indians combine on the tackle to bring him down after a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first. Just a couple minutes gone by after a Lawrenceville drive that stalled in their own territory. A lot of passing plays, so not much time ran off there in the first drive. Expect to see that all game for Lawrenceville. Handoff this time Moeller. All 3 running backs with the carry. Moeller looking for the first down. He's going to come up just a bit short.
Say he's going to be about a yard short, looks like.
It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Third and 1 for Paris. Just inside the 15, handoff Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer, patient, gets through the line, picks up the first down along with a handful more. It'll be first and goal for the Tigers. Tigers going to line up in that exact same formation again. Their first trip inside the 10-yard line. Handoff to Moeller. Kept his feet chopping, picked up a couple after that. After the first contact, got to the 5-yard line. It'll be second and goal. Tigers look over to the sideline to get the play call. 5 yards to go to the end zone. Here's a snap to Dick. He's going to run it. Flag on the play.
Yep.
Dick can look for the end zone, and he'll get in without being touched. We'll check on the flag.
Yeah, it came from the backfield, so I'm guessing that's going to be a hold.
Saw the head official flashing a number over to the Tigers sideline, maybe indicating which player it's going to be called on, and it is a holding call on the Tigers.
Well, that'll be a 10-yard penalty, so they're going to back it up, probably back to about the 15, the 16-yard line. So should be second down, should be second and goal from the 16.
Phillips out wide to the left, Lee to the right. Snap to Dick. Again, he's going to run opposite side this time, looking for the corner. He is not going to find it as Drevin Sanders brings him down for Lawrenceville. Third down.
Gained about 3 on the carry. Well, you'd think we'd be in 2-down territory, though, from here, because we'll surely go for, well, I can't say that, because we might kick the field goal, I guess, if we don't make it.
Tigers still waiting for the play call. Still 16 seconds on the play clock. Now we're ready. Dick with 3 running backs around him. Fakes a handoff, under pressure, fires one over the middle. That is nearly hauled in, but dropped by Nick Moeller. Good coverage from Lawrenceville, as what seemed like was going to be a prayer thrown up by Ethan Dick actually had a chance to be a touchdown.
It did, yeah. Moeller got right there about where the ball was at, so. And I do see Landon Ingram coming out now, so. You got to believe the Tigers are going to try a field goal anyway.
It is Landon Ingram out there to attempt to get the Tigers on the board for the first time tonight. Snap was bad, had to be picked up off the ground, and that left Ingram with little time to get a good one off, and he didn't. No good. And we stay scoreless here in Lawrenceville. .7:01 remaining. Lawrenceville offense back out onto the field, where it'll be first and 10 from their own 13-yard line. Lawrenceville set. Winningham lines up in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. He'll run it himself on a QB sneak up the middle. Takes a couple of Tigers to bring him down. After a 2-yard gain, it'll be second and 8.
I missed the ball carrier. Did you see who?
Winningham.
Winningham carried it himself, okay.
Second and 8 for Lawrenceville. Two receivers out wide, either side. Winningham takes the snap, looking to his right, and he's under pressure. Has to escape and does. No longer throwing as he tries to find the corner, but he's met by a couple of Tigers over there. See Bartley out there. There's Curl. Maybe Braden Atkinson as well.
Got about a yard after he's scrambling around, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, 6 minutes to play first quarter. Winningham shotgun. Takes a snap.
I don't know what happened. Something happened because I never seen the ball come back to the quarterback. So
there's a flag. We'll check and see what this is. False start on Lawrenceville. So it'll still be 3rd down. Looks like about 3rd and 13 for Lawrenceville. Winningham in an empty set for Lawrenceville. Takes a snap that was on the ground, picks it up, throws across the middle, nobody there. One receiver might have ran a different route than Winningham was thinking. That was Colby Stoops, who actually ended up on the ground. And it'll be 4th down for Lawrenceville. Few Indians check in as they get into punt formation. Nick Moeller back deep to receive for the Tigers. Indians going to line up in shotgun formation. I anticipate a pooch punt out of this. There it is from Winningham. Moeller ran all the way up to play defense, and this ball's going to roll. Well played out by Lawrenceville as the ball will be down inside the Tiger 45-yard line where Paris will take over for their second offensive possession of the game.
That was a pretty good punt.
Yeah, that first punt, Lawrenceville snapped the ball over Winningham's head, and he had to make a pretty impressive play just to get rid of the ball. Well, that time they lined up in shotgun formation, and Winningham caught and got the ball away as quick as he could. Worked out well for Lawrenceville. Tigers back on the ball. Snap and a handoff. Whistles blow beforehand.
I don't see any flags, though, so.
Me neither. And no signals other than maybe resetting the spot of the ball. Now we're set. Dick and shotgun. Drew Pinkston's going to switch sides as tight end. Kohlmeyer and Moeller in the backfield. Handoff to Moeller. Moeller gets around one would-be tackler, then nearly escapes a second, but he is brought down behind the line.
Going to lose about 4.
That makes it 2nd and 14 after the loss. Ethan Dick meets Coach Claude Felter halfway to get the play call. 3 receivers out wide far side. Lee, Moeller, and Pinkston. Here's the snap. Dick rolls that way, fires short, and caught by Moeller, I believe. It is Nick Moeller on the catch. He had to lean over and wound up falling down to make the reception. So it's a short game for the Tigers. It'll be 3rd and 11. Again in shotgun is Dick. Has receivers wide left. He's looking that way. Pump fake and then got brought down for a sack.
Number 56 looks like was in there on the tackle, Bryce Bedwell. He's a senior, 6 foot, 195-pounder.
Bedwell beat the left tackle. Gabe Winans was unable to keep him contained, and it'll be 4th down, and the punt is Landon England. Kick is away over the head of the returner for Lawrenceville, then it dies just around the 30-yard line where it is touched to begin Lawrenceville's next offensive drive.
All right, this will be Lawrenceville's 3rd possession.
So much for that barn burner I was talking about, Lenny.
Well, this is their 3rd possession, and they've gained 19 yards total offense. But we're not a whole lot better.
Yeah, you can definitely tell what Lawrenceville's wanting to do, right? Spread the ball around, get it to their playmakers. They're going to take another timeout to talk about
Wow.
how to make that happen, how to get in formation, maybe is what Coach Reeder is concerned with. I mentioned Coach Reeder's stats. Opposite sideline is Coach Jeremy Clodfelter. Coach Clodfelter in his 6th season as Paris coach with a 31-17 overall record at Paris. He's appeared in 3 straight playoff appearances when playoffs are possible. Looking to get off the schneid here in the 2021 season after a couple of disappointing and tough losses for your Tigers.
Boy, that's for sure. This season isn't starting out the way we had hoped it would. But it's kind of like Coach Claude said last week, though, in his interview, though, that we're not used to losing. We're used to winning, and this team just hadn't quite figured out how to win yet. So
Team's back out onto the field after that timeout. Winningham in shotgun. Sends a man in motion. That's Schultz. Winningham going to run it himself, looking to the right sideline, and he can't find it before Atkinson ran him down. And Atkinson with a tackle for loss. Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13. With under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
good job by the Tiger defense, though, as they brought a man in motion from the far sideline, but it didn't fool Atkinson for sure.
Winningham again in shotgun. Quick pass to the left. Hauled in by Jenkins. Jenkins met by a couple of Tigers. That is Atkinson first to him again. Yeah, Bartley came in and helped out. But how about Braden Atkinson all over the field?
No gain. It was a complete, but no gain.
Bring up a 3rd down for Lawrenceville. Indians line up with 2 receivers out wide near side, 1 too far side as well. Winningham looking to the left, finds his man who hauls it in. That's Ryan Schultz with the big reception. First down, Lawrenceville. Chains will move as Lawrenceville gets down to the 42-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Winningham in shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to pass again over the middle. Finds his man in Jenkins. Maybe Winningham's best throw of the night. Definitely best 2 throws in a row. And another first down. No, chain gang thought about moving. See, this is why we got the best chain gang in the conference, Lenny. They wouldn't have moved until they were told to move.
Right. You're right there. He just did get to 10 yards, though, I think. So
did pick up the first, reset the downs as they line up on the Tiger 47-yard line. Winningham gives the ball away on a handoff, but brought down quickly. Curl and Bartley in there on the stop for the Tigers. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
Who was that on the carry?
Waller, I believe, on the
Waller,
carry.
okay.
It'll be 2nd and 11, under a minute to play. Winningham brings a man in motion. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the left, well over Jenkins' head. Incomplete. Dick, who was there to make the stop, if he did bring the ball in, it'll be 3rd down. Third and 11, 34 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Lawrence, go ahead.
They've been bringing Schultz in motion from that left side and bringing him across. So
Lawrenceville showing some life here on offense. Tiger defense looking to make a big stop here on 3rd and long. Winningham looking to his right. Pump fake. He's going to be able to get away. He will not. Tigers bring him down for the sack. That was Camden Crowder who finished off the play after Mason Boatman got pressure quickly after Winningham dropped back. Fourth and long, and we will take a break here between the first and second quarter. As after first period, there is no score. Tigers about to get the ball back. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Parasports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Fourth and long for Lawrenceville. Winningham, another punch boot, but blocked. Tigers got a hand on it. They're going to try to pick it up and score. They will not get 6, but they will get the ball back in great field position. Not sure if I'll be able to catch who got their hand on it.
60, I think. I don't know who 60 is, though. Maybe it was 50. Maybe it was Boatman. I thought it looked like 60, though.
So the Tigers will start with the ball inside the red zone. Ball rests at the 19-yard line. Dick and shotgun. Takes a snap. He'll run it to the right. Looking for the corner. He will find it as he shakes off one Lawrenceville Indian and brought down by a couple more near the sideline after a good gain from Ethan Dick.
Yeah, he got about 9.
Tigers back in formation. Dick and shotgun. Here's the handoff. Cole Meyer looking for the end zone. He finds it.
He's there.
Just about untouched So he got through the hole quickly. Excellent blocking and execution by the Tiger offense leads to the first score of the game at 6-0 Paris.
$11:13 to go in the second quarter. So Kohlmeyer with a 11-yard scamper.
Ingram's kick is good. That makes it 7-0 with 11:13 to play in the second quarter. Told Lenny, I realized you all can see the reflection of the work going on behind the scenes on the broadcast, so
man.
I can't be making any funny faces. Lenny, they might catch it in the reflection.
They might catch you, huh?
Yep.
What would happen if we turn the light off, though? Then it'd probably be too dark to see anything.
Probably too dark to see. I thought about opening up the window, but the camera's positioned right now where I can keep you all in view of the entire field, so you might just have to put up with my reflection for another couple hours. Kickoff team is on the field for the Tigers. Ingram set to kick it away. Short kick, one hop off
It's
an
live
Indian.
ball, though, because it touched it.
Lawrenceville is able to recover. Now run towards the middle of the field is Parker Hardiman, where he is brought down by the Tigers inside the 20-yard line where Lawrenceville will start.
Looks like they're going to spot it right on the 20. Well, maybe the 19. No, I'm going to call it the 20.
Seven 0 Tigers. Last drive, the Lawrenceville offense finally started to show some life as here's pressure from Kohlmeyer. Forces a short pass as Winningham threw it off his back foot. Incomplete, threw it short. It'll be 2nd and 10. Just 1 minute gone by, second quarter. Winningham shotgun, drops back, turns and fires to his right, finds his man who's going to pick up 10 on the play. Might be good for a first down. It will be as the chains move after the reception.
Well, that was Stoops with his first reception.
First and 10 for Lawrenceville. As they're now out to the 30-yard line. Set to go with Winningham in shotgun. Drops back, looks left. He's going to fire deep. Jenkins unable to haul it in. Norman Phillips on the coverage. Good coverage by Norman.
Should bring up 2nd and 10 now. Well, Phillips stayed with Jenkins step for step.
I'm sure these receivers all week when they were scouting for Lawrenceville, right? You're preparing for this. Defensive backs got to know this is going to be a game where they got to step up with the weapons that Lawrenceville has out wide. Winningham sends a man in motion. Keeps it himself on the rush out wide to the left. Brought down rather quickly by Brian Kohlmeyer. It'll be 3rd down.
He got about a yard, was about it.
3rd and 9 for Lawrenceville. This could be a big stop for your Tiger defense. After getting points on the board,
Definitely.
nice to respond with a quick stop here. They got a chance to do it. 3rd and 9. Winningham in shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to his left. Jenkins ran a great route. Was able to separate himself from Phillips. Made the catch, but he will be a yard, maybe 2 short of the first down. It'll be fourth and actually 3 yards to go for Lawrenceville. See what their decision is here. Just 3 yards to get. Line up in shotgun, which they've been punting out of the last few times. Snap to Winningham. He's going to throw over the middle on a slant. Hauled in, and picking up the first down is Colby Stoops. Tigers stopped him quickly, but not quick enough. It'll be first down for Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville extends the drive. They're on 4th. Winningham will line up in shotgun. 2 receivers out wide of their side with a running back to his left. Snap, takes a handoff, looking left, across the middle again. There's Jenkins. Another first down for Lawrenceville. Ethan Dick in coverage was there to make the stop, but a 12-yard gain on the catch by Jenkins. Lawrenceville marching into Tiger territory. Winningham with Frey to his right, fakes the handoff.
Nothing
Fry.
there on.
Then Winningham is going to pick up 8 or 9 on the play. Great fake handoff.
Oh,
to
it was.
Fry.
I thought Fry had it.
Lenny bit up here in the booth.
I did.
And it'll be second and 3 for Lawrenceville, 3.5. Winningham in shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to his right now. Dumps
Flag.
one off. Flag on the play. Oh, leveled was Fry by Atkinson. Fry got his hands on it. Flag on the play. We'll check the official with a holding call on Lawrenceville. It'll march the Indians back to the 47-yard line.
Be about 2nd and 13 now.
Lawrenceville trying to hold on to some of that momentum here on 2nd down. No back look for Lawrenceville. Winningham rolls to his right, finds his man in Fry, who shakes a ankle tackle, runs out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short now after the good gain for Lawrenceville. Third and 4, to be exact, for the Indian offense. Back inside the Tiger 40-yard line. Jenkins wide left. Fry in the backfield with Winningham. Winningham takes the snap. Looking left, looking for Jenkins on the sideline. Jenkins goes up high, incomplete. Overshot his intended target, and it'll bring up 4th and short. Again, Norman Phillips with good coverage. And we'll see what Lawrenceville does here on 4th down. Two receivers out wide either side. Winningham takes a snap, looking right, fires to no one in particular as Fry and see who the other receiver was over there. Just not enough time for routes to develop. Tigers got enough pressure on Winningham to force a quick throw, incompletion, and a turnover on downs. Paris will take over from their own 37-yard line. Logan Bartley actually got his fingertips on that pass. Didn't take him long to get through the Lawrenceville defensive line. Good showing there by Bartley. Here's a handoff for the Tigers. Big gain on first down. Near a first down pickup. Nick Moeller on the carry.
Moeller, yeah. I was trying to catch the number. I couldn't tell for sure. They gave him 10, so they're moving it.
Moeller hit the hole at full speed. Good run there by Nick. 1st and 10 again. Another handoff, this time Kohlmeyer, but the ball is loose. Trey Lee dove in there. He might have got his hands on it first. Was he able to hold on to it? He wasn't, but that is Logan Bartley who comes out of there with it.
Out of the pile with it. So
to keep the ball for the Tigers after a good gain by Kohlmeyer. Second and 5. Approaching 6:30 to play here before halftime. Moeller in motion to the right. Handoff goes up the middle. Now here's Kohlmeyer trying to break it outside. Picks up the first down, plus a few more, then brought down near the Paris sideline. It'll be first down Tigers. No, again, Moeller in motion. Handoff this time to Curl. Curl finds a hole and a lane to run for 6 or 7 on the play. It'll be second and short for the Tiger offense. Tiger running game getting on track here as of late.
They're starting to ground it out now.
Last week, not so much for the Tiger rushing attack. Moeller led the team with 55 rushing yards as he'll get another handoff and another first down for the Tiger offense. Moeller ran for 55 yards last week. Ethan Dick rushed for 44. I apologize. I had Moeller as the lead rusher, but missed Brian Kohlmeyer, who ran for 81 yards last week.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I got Kohlmeyer for 81. I got Curl for 3. I got Moeller for 55. And Dick rushed for 44.
Dick rushes here. Gets a great block out wide by Nick Moeller. Moeller and Lee. Kohlmeyer as well, I think, got a good block. That sprang Ethan Dick for a rush of 6 or 7 yards. Again, second and short for the Tigers. Dick and shotgun. Hands off to Kohlmeyer. Up the middle. Kohlmeyer trying to shake free. Danced around a couple of tacklers and picked up the first down. So it'll be first and goal for the Tigers. Dick and shotgun. 3 running backs around him. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And spun around and dropped down is Nick Moeller. Gain of a couple. It'll be second and goal. From the 3-yard line with just over 4 minutes to play before halftime.
Oh, man, was he hit.
Lawrenceville came out of there with the ball, but ball carrier's knee was down. It'll stay Paris possession, but now it's third down as they're got 2 downs to get into the end zone. Or did they give it to Lawrenceville? They did, didn't they?
I think they did, yeah. Moeller, I guess they're going to call it a fumble.
There wasn't a whole lot of celebration or signaling by the officials. I'm watching the replay and do see the head official make the signal for it to be Lawrenceville ball. And what a crucial loss there from the Tiger offense. Had a chance to go up a couple of scores, but instead, Lawrenceville's offense back out onto the field with less than 4 minutes to play before halftime. Winningham takes a snap, but a whistle blows. Flag on the far side, and a false start called on Lawrenceville.
Yeah, that'll be half the distance, so it'll be probably back to about the 4.5.
It'll be 2nd and 11 for Lawrenceville. Clock winds, 3:20 to play, second quarter. Winningham trying to draw the Tiger line offside, and he might have just done that. Flag on the far side. We'll see if Lawrenceville went first. And that's the signal. False start on Lawrenceville. Winningham made his own men jump.
So that'll be minus 2 yards then, so or 2.5.
He had a couple of boys in white jump, but that wasn't before Lawrenceville committed the infraction. It'll be 2nd and 13. Tiger offense unable to score points on their last drive. Tiger defense in position to maybe get a couple points of their own.
Definitely.
Winningham will line up in shotgun. Takes the snap. Handed off to Fry. Fry looking for the corner, tripped up and brought down quickly.
Got about a yard. That's about it.
That was, I want to say it was Nick Moeller over there on the tackle. I believe it was Nick with the tackle after watching the replay. 2:44 left. Paris calls a timeout to conserve some of the clock as it'll be
It's
third
still
down.
Oh, okay. Never mind. They called the timeout and the clock, it's running. I was going to say, now wait a minute. The clock's still running, but.
You trusting me? Oh, it is running, isn't it, Lenny?
Well, they reset it for the timeout.
Okay.
So if it's like a minute timeout, they set it for a minute.
One of them fancy clocks.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah. We're not used to all this technology.
So I already reset our clock on the Paris Sports Network, so we'll have to reset it whenever the actual time comes back on. I was thinking, man, that was a quick 2 minutes there, you know what? We'll get that reset. It'll be 3rd and 11 for Lawrenceville out of this timeout. Tiger defense comes back out onto the field. Clock now shows 2:44 remaining before halftime. See what Lawrenceville does here. We know what they want to do, but Winningham lines up in his own end zone. He will throw it across the middle, and he has Jenkins, who's going to pick up the first down.
First down, yeah.
Jenkins on a post route actually spun around Phillips on the break. And then an excellent pass. Hit him in stride from Winningham. It'll be 1st and 10 Lawrenceville. Winningham looking to pass again. Again fires to Jenkins, who's hit right away. And Jenkins unable to make the catch. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. .224 remaining before halftime. 2nd and 10. Phillips actually drops back to guard the slot receiver this time, who is fired towards over on the sideline. That was Schultz. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. .219 remaining.
Well, it's still 3rd and 10, so.
3rd and 10. Obviously expecting a pass here.
Well,
You're pretty shocked if they did anything else, but
you would think, yeah.
Jenkins lines up near side. Winningham shotgun. Fry to his left. Snap to Winningham, looking right. Steps up. He's going to try to run it himself. Makes a great juke move. Then shakes another tackler, and he's going to be close to a first down.
He got the first down.
First down, Lawrenceville. 2:10 remaining as the clock starts again after the chains move. Winningham shotgun. Fry to his left. Jenkins and Schultz wide left. Winningham steps up but can't avoid the second rush, as that was Landon England, who will step up and complete the sack for the Tiger defense. Paris calls another timeout. It'll be 2nd and long for Lawrenceville out of this break. Paris with 1 timeout remaining.
Well, the scoreboard says 2nd and 11, but the chain it looks more like 2nd.
It's usually 16, I think.
15 or 16, yeah.
They've got to get to the 41-yard line to pick up the first down. Ball sits on the 25-yard line of Lawrenceville.
Well, they just haven't readjusted the scoreboard because it was on the 30, and now it's back on the 25.
Teams back out onto the field. 1:45 remaining before halftime. Winningham in an empty set. Takes a snap. Looking right. Fires. And incomplete. Intended for Colby Stoops across the middle. It'll bring up 3rd and long. .140 left. Tigers just with 1 timeout. If there was ever time for Lawrenceville to run the ball, might be now, just to force the Tigers to take that final timeout. But I want to put my money on it, Lenny.
I wouldn't either, no.
Winningham takes the snap. Looking short left to Jenkins. Off of his left hand, incomplete. No flags on the play. It'll be 4th down.
Now Lawrenceville's going to take their final timeout.
Lawrenceville will take their timeout. So we'll reset things for you here. Ball rest on Lawrenceville's 25-yard line. They are set to punt it away to the Tigers, who will have 1:36 left to work here in the first half. Tigers lead 7-0. Picked up their 7 on a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, by Kohlmeyer. It was an 11-yard run just at the very start of the second quarter.
Paris will have one timeout to work with. Winningham again will line up short and shotgun. Phillips is back deep now. Phillips going to rush in. Lawrenceville will still kick it away. High kick from Winningham that Phillips is going to try to fair catch, and he will.
Wow, that was
Just
a heck
around
of a catch.
the 40-yard line. Phillips got turned around, but he brought it in. And the Tigers will take over there with 60 yards to go for the end zone to try to put more points on the board before halftime.
Well, we've got about 1:30 to go, and like you said, we've got 60 yards to go. Last week, Casey did it with 50-some seconds to go. So it's possible.
Definitely possible. One timeout to work with. Dick and shotgun. Gives the handoff to Kohlmeyer, who picks up 9 on the play. Out to the midfield logo. Tigers up quickly. It'll be second and short. 1:20 on the clock. Snap to Dick. He'll run to his right. Breaks it back up the middle this now. So he runs down the hash marks for a first down. It'll be first down Tigers. Clock rolls. Approaching a minute's play. Dick gets the play call. Ethan in shotgun takes the snap. Another handoff. Here is Kohlmeyer, met by Lawrenceville, but he keeps fighting, trying to fall forward and does for another yard. Picks up 5 on the play. It'll be second and 5 with 50 seconds in the first half. Tigers set. Dick runs to his left, looking for the corner. Picks up a couple and tripped up. Half a minute remaining first half. Whistle blows. Final timeout called by Coach Claude Felter.
He got the first down now. So.
Oh, got the first down. That's why the clock stopped. So it'll start once the chains are set, and they are. First and 10. Play call coming in. 24 seconds. Dick sends Kohlmeyer in motion. Dick will run it himself. Around the right tackle where he's brought down, and now the final timeout is called by the Tiger sideline. It'll be second and 4 after the 6-yard gain by Ethan Dick. We'll see what Coach Claude Felter draws up here for what might be the last play of the half. Got 9 on our clock. Lenny, how much time was actually left? Do you remember saying?
Like 27 seconds, I think.
Oh, was there that much time left?
I think. I'm not 100% on that. Maybe not. I don't know.
Right now it shows 27 seconds left. That's how much time's left in the timeout. Tigers huddle up on the far sideline. During halftime, we'll get you caught up on other sports happening for the Paris Tigers, along with checking in on other conference scores around the LIC.
16.1.
16 seconds remain. It was the average of what we were thinking, Lenny. I had 9. You had 20. Dick and shotgun. Takes a snap. Rolls to his right. Fires. Finds his man, Drew Pinkston, who's knocked down inbounds. Clock winds. 9 seconds left. They did pick up a first down, so it'll stop with 9.1 seconds left. Ball is spiked, but a flag comes in. Tigers may not have been set. False start called on the Tigers. Legal procedure called on Paris.
Well, that'll back it up 5. So.
Clock winds. Here is a spike. Whistle blows, and they stop the clock with 3.7 seconds left. Tigers look to the sideline for the play call. Curl and Moeller wide left. Pinkston and Lee wide right. Dick takes a snap. Looking over the middle. Fires, and it's intercepted by Lawrenceville. They got a chance to return it. Down the sideline goes Jenkins, knocked out of bounds. Better than a pick 6 by Lawrenceville. However, Tigers unable to add to their 7-0 lead before halftime. And we will head to the break with just that score. Paris leads Lawrenceville 7-0. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546.
Welcome back to halftime here from Lawrenceville, listening to the Paris Sports Network. I'll turn over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, who will run down the first half stats. Lenny?
All right, Clay. Thank you, sir. First half stats are going to be brought to you by Farm Credit Services. Farm Credit Services supports rural communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today, tomorrow, and in the future. For the Lawrenceville Indians, I've got Bryn Winningham, the quarterback. I've got him on 10 carries for 15 yards. I've got Tanner Waller, 1 carry for a -1. And Hayden Fry, I've got him 2 carries for 4 yards. Throwing the ball, Winningham is 10 out of 23 for 93 yards. Catching the ball, I've got Colby Stoops with 2 catches for 17. Jenkins has 6 catches for 53. Schultz has 1 catch for 13, and Hayden Fry has 1 catch for 10. Lawrenceville's been penalized 4 times for a -22 yards. For your Paris Tigers, I've got Dick, 7 carries for 30 yards. Curl, 2 carries for 9 yards. Kohlmeyer, 8 carries for 67 yards and a touchdown. And Moeller, 6 carries for 22 yards and 1 fumble. Throwing the ball, Dick is 2 out of 4 for 10 yards and 1 interception. Moeller has 1 catch for 3 yards, and Pinkston has 1 catch for 7 yards. The Tigers have been penalized twice for a -15, and the Paris score came with 11:13 to go in that second quarter with an 11-yard run by Kohlmeyer. The kick was good, and that made your score 7-0, and that's where we stand right now at halftime. And those are your halftime stats.
Thanks, Lenny. We'll go ahead and take another break, run you through our sponsors here on the Paris Sports Network, and be back with, like I said, there to end that first half, an update on other sports around the high school, along with a look at scores around the Little Illini Conference. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Welcome back to halftime. Listening to the Paris Sports Network. We are at Lawrenceville halftime. The score is Paris Tigers 7, Lawrenceville 0. Barn burner that I mentioned was possible hasn't come into fruition. Tigers have knocked on the door a couple of times, and Lawrenceville has had some plays that seem like they could have gone a lot better for them than they have. Tiger secondary has really stepped up, and plays that have been kicked out wide either side, linebackers that have been able to chase those runners down and bring them down quickly. So because of that, we've still got a ball game, Lenny.
We still do, and then we got a whole second half of action yet to come. So, but it seems like so far this year, the Tigers have played better football in the second half. I don't, for what reason, I don't know, but it's like when we go in at halftime, maybe Coach Claude gets them fired up more or something. I'm not sure, but.
Well, I've got scores here from around the conference and a couple other area teams. Appreciate you all joining us here on the Paris Sports Network. And if you want to participate, go ahead and rate how annoying it is to see my reflection in the camera on a scale from 1 to 10. Because I think I'm going to give myself a 10. So whatever you want to throw in there. Lenny, I know you've got an alias that you use on your YouTube channel, so if you want to get on there and slam me, you can. I won't even know it was you. So
That's all right, buddy.
We'll go through scores from around the LIC first. Got a Newton-Casey halftime score. Newton leading 21-14. Both those two teams, obviously the two teams that Paris has seen last couple of weeks, so that has big LIC implications written all over it. The notable team for the conference so far, ranked number 9 in the AP poll, Mount Carmel, leads Robinson 27-0. South Vermilion and Marshall playing this evening. South Vermilion leading 21-0. Tiger opponent in Week 5, just a couple of weeks away, Hillsboro. They trail Carlinville 21-0. Hillsboro 0-2 on the season after getting beat by Greenville and Pana. Other area teams, Tri-County, they are losing to a very good Arcola team. 42-6 is the score.
Wow.
In Arcola. Iroquois West, big advantage over Georgetown Ridge Farm and Chrisman, 42-0. Then another game of note is Tuscola and Park Heritage. That is a 14-14 contest, and that game was scheduled on Monday after Tuscola's opponent canceled all them from low numbers. Tuscola was supposedly looking and had contacted teams from 3 states, Illinois, Indiana, and Missouri. They were fortunate enough to find Park Heritage out of Rockville, who made the trip to Tuscola for the Warriors home opener. And as I said, that game is tied up at 14-14. Have not mentioned Paris's Week 4 opponent next week against Red Hill. Red Hill canceled on Casey tonight. That's Red Hill's second cancellation out of their 3 games because of low numbers. They were supposed to host the Olney Tigers. Instead, that game got canceled. Olney was looking for another opponent to play. They found one. They've got to travel tomorrow 2 hours and 45 minutes to Verdon, Illinois to play North Mac High School. So a couple more cancellations locally, and keeping an eye and ear on that Red Hill program, again, as the Tigers are scheduled to host them next week for homecoming.
Wow, that could be devastating if we don't get to have a homecoming.
Yeah, not sure if Coach Tarr is here at the game tonight. Haven't talked to him, but I'm sure he's already probably working the phones just in case.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
And it's just about every athletic director is needing to do this season. So, again, we'll keep a ear on that, and I'm sure you all will see a notification if anything happens. But fingers crossed, this is, again, second week in a row for Red Hill. So maybe things are out of the system down there, and they'll be all set to go here in just a couple of days.
Well, let's hope so. Both teams back out on the field, and there was still 2 minutes and something on the clock. So I don't know if they'll put the famous 3 minutes back up on or not. So,
Lenny, what would happen if they didn't put the 3 minutes on there?
I don't know.
Would you retire? Just retire on top, right? It finally happened. They didn't do it. We all can rest easy, can't we?
Well, I don't know.
I might retire if they don't put 3 minutes on there. I don't think it's possible.
Well, they always, every game that I've ever seen, they always do. So
we're all holding our breaths up here in the press box, as I'm sure you all are at home. It's down to 15 seconds left. They are right next door. We could just ask him, but I like this anticipation,
yeah,
Lenny?
Yeah, I hear you.
Usually it's the official that signals, right? And
yep,
there it is.
Yes.
So we'll reset our clock here on the stream and get that fired back up. We'll also run you through here other scores from around the high school sports. Volleyball, which hope you all have been able to catch a broadcast or two on the Paris Sports Network or catch a match at home, because I know Lenny's been broadcasting the games, and each after every match, it kind of seems like you're getting more and more into that sport, aren't you?
Well,
It's a fun one.
It is. It's fast paced. I mean, it's probably about as fast paced as anything that I've ever covered. I just don't know all the techniques yet, all the terminology and everything, but we're getting there.
As are the Tigers. They are just 2-4 on the season. Lost their first LIC contest to Casey last night. That was a tough one. They were hanging right with them for that second set that they needed to win to push it to 3 sets, but Casey was able to pull that one out and take the victory, moving your Tigers to 0-1 in LIC, 2-4 overall. They play tomorrow in the Shelbyville Invitational, 3 matches in pool play, and then we'll play 2 matches that will decide the placings for all the teams there in Shelbyville. Then next week they have contests at home on Monday, just a varsity-only contest against North Central. And then on Thursday they travel down here. They'll play Lawrenceville on Thursday. Boys golf played in the Mattoon Invite today. They will be right back there tomorrow. And then on Tuesday of next week they will host Senior Day. Senior Day for the girls golf team is on Thursday when they host West Vigo. As we're already starting to see some senior days and obviously homecoming spot pop up, right, for the fall seasons.
For sure, yeah. Well, we're supposed to have homecoming for football next week, so keep your fingers crossed that Red Hill gets healthy this week and has enough kids to play. So.
And I haven't mentioned yet, but I need to tell that if you're listening right now and you're on the 2010 playoff team, we better see your butt there at the field. So that's my call for all my teammates to
go.
Show up, or if you know somebody that was on that team, would love to see everybody from that 2010 squad. Just as we celebrated the 2008 team just a few years ago. So looking forward to that. Elsewhere around Tiger sports, cross country a week from tomorrow, they will compete in the Tuscola Classic. And then girls tennis, they have a record of 4-1. They swept Charleston, won all 9 matches against the rival Charleston Trojans. On Tuesday and Thursday this week, they are at home. And then a week from tomorrow, they'll play in the KZ Doubles Tournament. JV football, they have their first home game on Monday as they'll play the JV squad from this Lawrenceville team.
And then tomorrow, I think we're doing the Mayo Crestwood baseball game from right there on Edgar Street at Mayo's new facility. They got a brand new baseball diamond there, new fence, new everything. So that's kind of the tentative schedule anyway as of right now. So
yeah, looking forward to that. That'll be Looney and I on the call. That'll start at 10 o'clock. So if you have any interest in some Saturday morning baseball, either come on out. We'll see you there. I think I know a couple people are going to be grilling out from the Paris Little League. Cale Levacy and Levi Ray, I think, are going to be doing the grilling. So come on out and enjoy some food. Saw that post on Facebook. Otherwise, if you're not able to join and maybe just want to throw a YouTube stream up on your TV at home, we'll cover that starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow from Mayo's baseball field. We are set for second half action. Squib kick. Jumped on top of by a Tiger, and whistle blows. Tigers will start there after Brian Kohlmeyer fell on it at the 37-yard line.
all right, Paris is going to take over to start this second half. This second half is going to be brought to you by Step Farm and Excavation, as well as the Edgar County Community Foundation, bringing you second half football action this evening from Lawrenceville.
Dick and shotgun. Here's a handoff. Up the middle goes Kohlmeyer. Tripped up just across, maybe right at midfield. After a pickup of 7 on the play. No, shorter than that. Just a gain of 5 on the play. Dick and shotgun. Takes a snap. Fakes a handoff. Keeps it himself up the middle. Looking for that first down. He'll
be
fall
real
just
close,
short.
But
Yeah.
I think he's going to be just a little short. Not much, but.
So it'll be 3rd and 1. Tigers getting the play call. Dick and Kohlmeyer in the backfield. Curl in front of them. Here's a snap. Handoff Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer picks up the first down and then some. Now they're 5 yards past the sticks. Down to the right around the 46-yard line of Lawrenceville, where it'll be first down Tigers.
Tigers in Lawrenceville side of the field now.
Handoff to, I think that's Curl with his hands on it. He's brought down for a loss by a couple of Indians.
Yeah, he was dancing around looking for a hole, and there just wasn't anything there and nowhere to go.
Loss of 2.5, 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and long for the Tigers. Tigers looking towards the sideline. Pinkston will line up wide near side.
Trey Lee's in the slot. Curl's in the slot on the other side, and I'm not sure who the wideout is on the far side.
Believe it's Moeller as Kohlmeyer's in the backfield with Dick. Dick takes the snap,
Fumble.
then he lost it, picked it back up. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, plus a couple more. It'll be 3rd and manageable for the Tiger offense. 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Once again, Kohlmeyer will line up to Dick's right in the backfield. Dick takes a snap. He'll follow Kohlmeyer around the right edge. Stopped there by Lawrenceville and then dropped after a gain of 3 or 4 on the play. It'll bring up 4th and long 3 for the Tigers. Fourth down for Paris.
Hey, you got to believe
Moeller
they're going
rushing
for
in.
it.
Yeah. Phillips wide left. Lee wide right. 3 running backs surround Ethan Dick. 4th and 3. Dick with a snap. Fakes a handoff. Looking left towards Phillips. Fires high. Phillips goes up to catch it. Can't. Nearly intercepted. Batted up again. Might have been close to a reception by the Tiger hustling down there. But it will fall incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs, as that was Kohlmeyer who ran down there. Maybe he was forced to play a bit of defense, as there were 2 or 3 Indians also in the vicinity trying to make the interception.
All right, so Lawrenceville will take over on their 39-yard line.
1st and 10, Lawrenceville. Winningham again in shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Met immediately by Ethan Curl. Curl stood him up. They kept fighting, chopping feet. But no more yardage was gained. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
That was 27. That was Fry. Give him 2 on the carry.
Fry, the leading rusher for this Lawrenceville team, had to sit out all last year with a broken hand just in that short 6-game season this spring for Lawrenceville. As the Indians line back up here on 2nd and 8. Snap to Winningham. Fires left to his tight end Schultz. Hauled in. Forced out of bounds after a short gain.
I'm going to give him 1 on the reception. That's about it.
Really short gain, wasn't it? It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Approaching 7 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Winningham in shotgun. Takes a snap, looking left, looking for Jenkins, who is covered up. Then the Tigers get pressure to him. 3, 4 Tigers combine for the sack and a big loss on the play. It'll bring up a punt for Lawrenceville. There is a flag on the play, and that coverage might have been too tight by the Tiger defensive back. I think that was Norman over here on the coverage of Jenkins. We'll get the call.
No.
And there it is, pass interference.
Doggone it.
Or holding on the Tigers, yeah.
Man, we had him stopped, and then we get a penalty for holding.
Official stepping the yardage off. It will be a 1st down for Lawrenceville. Crucial penalty there on your
It
Tiger
sure
defense.
was. Man, we had him stopped. And
So it'll be 1st and 10. Winningham shotgun. Winningham takes a snap. Quarterback keeper tripped up and dropped for a loss. Brian Kohlmeyer got his ankles. And Winningham falls 1 foot shy of the line of scrimmage. We'll call it 2nd and 11. Winningham back in shotgun formation. 2 receivers out wide either side. Winningham runs the option to the right side. Pitches to Fry. Fry,
Oh, man, is
met
he lit up,
immediately,
too.
again by the Tiger defense.
Right there at the line.
Catch a number on that Tiger, who met him right away. And again, it was Atkinson. Atkinson had a big first half. Flying all over the field to make a handful of tackles. Makes an impact right away here in the second. So we are halfway through this, or second half, as we are halfway through this third period. It's 3rd and 10. Winningham shotgun, takes a snap. Looking right, pump fake, now he'll roll to his left. He might have to try to run it, he will. Kohlmeyer in pursuit, as well as Camden Crowder. Forced out of bounds, short of the line to gain. It'll bring up 4th down for Lawrenceville. It'll bring up 4th and 5 with 5:02 remaining. Winningham was over to the sideline to get the play call. Now he's back into the Lawrenceville huddle. He'll take his familiar position, 5 yards behind center. Takes the snap, looking right. Fires short. Ball was tipped as Logan Bartley got his hand on it. Incomplete, it falls. Turnover on downs. Paris gets the ball back. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. So they'll line up at their own 44-yard line. Norman Phillips out wide, far side. Trey Lee near side. Offense looking at the sideline. Play call comes in. Dick in shotgun. He'll run it himself. Kohlmeyer blocking. Down the sideline goes Dick. Close to a 1st down. He makes a move, gets past a tackler, and picks up the 1st down. Good run there by Ethan Dick. So he was able to stay in bounds and made a shifty cut to get around an Indian and pick up 1st down and then some. Dick and Kohlmeyer in the backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to, no, Dick kept it himself up the middle and down to the 40-yard line. Another good fake there by Ethan Dick. And it'll be second and 6 for the Tigers. Dick and shotgun. Takes a snap. He runs to his left now. Looking for the 1st down. He's going to be a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Garrett Huffman in that time for the Tigers, as he, Drew Pinkston, and Trey Lee lined up as the 3 wide receivers on the near side. Huffman still in. Him and Pinkston near side this time. Dick and shotgun. Handoff, Kohlmeyer. 1st down for Kohlmeyer. Looking for more. Finds it down to the 25-yard line, where it'll reset the chains for another Tiger 1st down.
Good 10-yard.
Approaching 3 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Here's another handoff. Met quickly and dropped in the backfield this time is Kohlmeyer for a loss of 2 on the play. Offense for the Tigers gets set. Lee far side. Pinkston, Huffman near side. Split backs. Snap to Dick. Turns around, fires left. That's Trey Lee. Goes up for it and holds it in. No, incomplete.
Incomplete. Man, I thought he caught it.
Just for a second, Ethan Dick looked to be rolling to his right. Might have been designed as he put his foot in the ground, turned back around, and fired one up to Trey Lee, who had a foot of separation. Climbed the ladder to go up and get it. And came down with it, but maybe the impact of the ground jarred the ball loose. Incomplete pass. So it'll be third down for the Tigers. Snap to Dick. Looks again back to his left. Trey Lee, one-handed attempts, no good. Looking for a flag. He will not get it. It'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down for the Tigers. Dick in shotgun. Drops back. Faces pressure. Screen out to Kohlmeyer. Falls incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Lawrenceville takes over. Usually on a screenplay, you're going to face pressure, right? But
yeah.
A lot of pressure real quick on that one.
Yeah, it was yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lawrenceville. From the 28-yard line, Winningham in shotgun, takes the snap. He'll try to run it now, but nowhere to go. Sacked on the play.
Loss of about 4. Well, maybe loss of 5.
Jeb Fry was in there. So it'll bring up 2nd and 15. Winningham shotgun. Spins out of pressure. Gets rid of it to Jenkins, who fingertip grab, hold it in on the sideline. Excellent escape by Winningham just to get out of pressure. And then an even better grab by Jenkins on the sideline. It'll be 3rd and short for Lawrenceville. Winningham in shotgun. Fry to his right. Takes a snap. He'll throw. Looking to his left. Jenkins goes up to get it. Hauls it in. Did he pick up the yardage for the first down is a question, and the answer is yes. By a foot or two. Half minute to play a third quarter. Winningham takes a snap. Looking right. Going to face pressure. Lobs one up. Far side. Incomplete. Intended for Schultz. But Winningham led him too far by 5 or 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10. Indians break the huddle. 2 receivers out wide either side. Fry in the backfield. Here's a snap to Winningham. Design run, but nowhere to go. And that should take us to the end of the third quarter.
I think he lost about a half a yard, actually.
Looks like he did, didn't he? So it'll be 3rd and 11, and that's how we will start the final 12 minutes to play here from Lawrenceville. Your Tigers lead 7-0. You're listening to the Parasports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Update from the Newton-Casey game. Newton has taken a 14-point lead. It's now 28-14 as they lead Casey. Back in Lawrenceville, Winningham looking to pass. 3rd and long over the middle. Falls in between 2 receivers.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Receiver asked for a flag, and they gave it to him.
Well, he just ran out there and stopped, though, and then threw his arms. I mean, that's pitiful.
They'll step it off as, watching the replay, there is nothing there.
No, I know. He just ran out there and stopped in the flat and threw his arms up. That's pitiful.
Lawrenceville does pick up a fresh set of downs on the penalty call. Winningham shotgun. Takes the snap. Option to his right. Nearly pitched it. Don't think that would have been a great idea. So he held on to it and took a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. Two receivers wide either side for Lawrenceville. Winningham takes the snap, looking right, floats one up to his running back out of the backfield, and Fry drops it. High pass, tough one to hold on to, and he wasn't able to. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville was thinking 2 plays to pick up 12 here. Now they're in motion. Now they're set. As here's some trickery out of Lawrenceville. Winningham gave it off on the end round to, who was it that had? Colby Stoops. I had it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stoops unable to pick up a first down, but again, with 2 downs to play with, they are just 4 yards shy of the first down marker. Winningham brings the play into the huddle. Lawrenceville to the line of scrimmage at the Tiger 42-yard line. Winningham shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, fires short right, has Stoops, who took a step back, but is going to pick up 6 or 7 more forward. And that took him past the first down marker. 1st and 10, Lawrenceville. Just a simple slant route from Stoops. Winningham hit him in stride. Big time pickup for Lawrenceville. It's 1st and 10, under 10 to play. Winningham shotgun. Rolls left, lobs one up, out of bounds. Jenkins was over there, but didn't have a chance to make a play on that. It'll be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Lawrenceville from the Tiger 28-yard line. Winningham shotgun. Fry to his right. Winningham delivers to Fry. Fry, one man to bring him down, who can't. He's down the sideline looking for the pylon and finds it.
He's in.
Touchdown, Lawrenceville.
Oh, what's the flag? There's a flag clear over on the other side.
I see it there as it lays on the 22, 23-yard line. We'll check that.
I think they're calling a hold against Paris.
I see the Lawrenceville sideline looking to decline it, and you're right, Lenny. Infraction was on Paris. It is declined, and 6 points goes up on the board for Lawrenceville. Fry had one man to beat out in the flat. He did just that and took it down the sideline. And it's 7-6 right now. See how Lawrenceville lines up. Winningham maybe looking for his mouthpiece down there on the goal line. He went and picked it up. And now we are set for 2-point conversion. Winningham with the snap, looking right. Floats one up for Schultz over his head, incomplete. Tigers get lucky there as Schultz didn't have a chance to make a play on it. Winningham's pass floated just a bit too much, and the Tigers will hold a 1-point advantage.
Yeah, I think we kind of drew a break there.
With as well as the slants and short passes have worked for Lawrenceville, I'm sort of surprised they even decided to go with that play, Lenny.
Yeah, I didn't get it, didn't understand it really, but well, now see if our Tigers can march one back down and put some more points on the board, because I don't feel too comfortable with a 1-point lead.
We apologize for that part of the window being right in that corner of the end zone. But just know they did not catch it. So that's all we need, right, Lenny?
That's for sure. Paris still holds a 1-point lead, 7-6. 9:38 to go in this fourth and final period.
Both teams still have all 3 timeouts remaining. Tigers set up for a short kick from Lawrenceville.
Well, that's all we've seen so far is just squibbers.
This one punched up into the air. Over the shoulder catch made by Nick Moeller. He'll bring it out, break a few tackles, get across the 30, then brought down right around the 33, 34-yard line, where the Tigers will start their next offensive drive. 9:30 remaining.
Man.
Dick lines up with 3 running backs around him. Gives handoff away. And he pick up a 4. We'll say 4 on the play by Brian Kohlmeyer. Whistle blows. That was Christian Miller who was running out wide towards us. And penalty called on the Tigers.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be false start or motion or something.
It'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. Again, 3 running backs. Here is Dick on a rush out to his left. Wrapped up and brought down. He fought for a couple more. Good hard run there by Ethan Dick. Not a lot of room to work with. He was still able to pick up 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8. Norman Phillips, near side receiver. Trayley, far side. Here's a snap to Dick. Fakes a handoff. He's going to throw. Facing pressure. He gets out of it. Stepping up in the pocket. He'll run with it. Takes on a couple of Lawrenceville defenders. And he'll pick up the first down.
I think he got it.
Great run, Ethan Dick.
That was huge. Keep the drive alive, keep the clock running. Right now, the clock's your friend.
Under 8 to play. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. After that run there by Ethan Dick. Tigers looking towards the sideline for instruction. Still 15 on the play clock. They'll wait till it runs down. Now under 10. Dick takes a snap. Handoff Kohlmeyer. Bouncing it outside, and he's going to lose a few. He's going to lose a handful, if not 6 or 7.
Wow. Yeah, he did.
Brian just kept looking to get it further and further outside, but while he was looking for space, he was also losing yards backwards. And it'll be 2nd and 16. Under 7 to play. $17 on the play clock. Phillips near side. Dick, shotgun, takes a snap. Looking left, he's going to try to throw it. Looking towards Phillips. He has him wide open.
But he
overthrew him.
Overthrew him.
What a play call there that might have ended up in 6 points for the Tigers.
I was going to say, I don't think Lawrenceville expected that for sure. I might go right back to that same play again because it worked.
It is still 3rd and long. We'll see what Coach Claudefelder's thinking here. Yeah, if he's going to try to pick up all 16 on one play, or he's going to get a chunk of it here and then go for it on 4th. Maybe get to midfield or just past that, make it 3rd and short.
Well, looks like Moeller's coming in to go into the slot.
Under 10 seconds on the play clock, and we'll get a timeout called. Well, waiting for the official signal. think that was Kohlmeyer who ran over to the sideline. He's the only one that went that way. Now a timeout called by Paris, so not sure exactly what has happened there, Lenny.
I'm not either, but nonetheless, they're going to take a timeout. So this timeout will be brought to you by Step Farms and Excavation, as well as the Edgar County Community Foundation and Farm Credit Services. Farm Credit Services supports rural communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow.
We'll reset things for you. Tigers have the ball on their own 39-yard line. They need to make it to Lawrenceville's 45-yard line to pick up the first down. They are currently facing 3rd and 16 with about 6.5 minutes to play, playing with a 1-point lead. Lawrenceville defense back out onto the field. Tigers still in their huddle. Here come the Tigers in white.
Now we've got Curl and Phillips over here to this side.
Dick in shotgun. Kohlmeyer to his left. Dick looks over the defense. Takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, fires for Trey Lee, who hauls it in, then an excellent defensive play to break it loose. Wow. Trey is slow to get up, but he is up now as Brennan Winningham, quarterback, delivering the hit to bring up 4th down.
That was a good play, though. It was in his hands. He just a hard hit by Winningham. Knocked it loose. Probably knocked some teeth loose, too.
Would have been a tough catch for Trey. And, yeah, as you said, Lenny, he had it, too. Over the middle. Winningham was there to make a heck of a hit. A clean one at that. Right to Lee's midsection. Jarred the ball loose. And it is 4th and 16. Officials blow the play dead. Car out in the parking lot leaving. They got their lights on, so we'll wait for them to turn and head towards the exit. There we go. Now we're set. Landon England back to kick. 2 returners deep for Lawrenceville. England gives it a second, then punts it away. Good kick that might roll. High bounce in the air. Now it'll roll inside the 20-yard line where it is down by Atkinson. And Lawrenceville will take over there. .6:13 remaining. Tigers playing with a 1-point advantage. We've seen one trick play from Lawrenceville tonight. We'll see if anything else is up their sleeve, Lenny, as
they've
we get down to crunch time. Yeah,
they've been able to move the ball this second half, and they've got plenty of time. 6:13 still to go, but they've got almost a full length of the field to cover as well. So.
Option right, Winningham pitches. Frey made a move to get around a Tiger and picked up a couple yards before he was brought down. It'll be 2nd and 9 after just 1 yard gain on the play. Lawrenceville up to the line. Winningham in shotgun. A handoff to Fry, who stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a yard.
That's what I'm thinking.
Trying to catch the Tigers napping on the run, Lenny.
Well, it didn't work because we were ready for it.
And a whistle blows, and injury timeout on the field as they'll attend
87.
to Hayden Fry.
Oh, is it 8? Is it Fry?
Who after that first run was a little slow to get up. Not sure if it's a cramp he's dealing with. Lower leg is where he was trying to stretch it out himself. Now he's flat on his back, and a couple folks out to take a look, but they'll help him up, and he'll make his way over to the sideline. Kind of holding his arm like maybe a shoulder or something, huh, Lenny?
Maybe, yeah.
5:14 remaining. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Lawrenceville. In this situation, after a team that has really built their offense around the pass all game long, and what we were anticipating coming into this contest, they ran 2 rushing plays to start this drive.
Now it's 3rd and 10. You got to believe they're going to be looking for Jenkins, I would think. He's wide out, clear to the left side.
Winningham looking that direction. Floats one up. Jenkins hauls it in, but coverage over there by Norman Phillips. And Jenkins was falling down before he even caught it. So he's well short of the line to gain. And it'll be 4th and 6 for Lawrenceville. We'll see what they do here. Lawrenceville does have all 3 timeouts. Winningham will punt, but it's blocked. And Atkinson catches it just outside the 20-yard line, and then he's tackled inside the 20-yard line, maybe right at the yard. And that's where Paris will take over.
Well, Paris has had several breaks tonight, so if we don't win this game, it's our own fault. It's going to be right there on the Lawrenceville 20.
Lack of special team play by Lawrenceville has really hurt him here.
It has, yeah.
Didn't go for the point after attempt. And before that, clearly a lack of a long snapper after the bad snap, and now they've tried to punt things away just from 5 yards behind center, which hasn't worked out 2 times here this evening.
Kohlmeyer picked up about 3, maybe.
It'll make it 2nd and 7. So we have 4 minutes to play in this one. Christian Miller rushes the play in for the Tigers. Ethan Dick breaks the huddle. He'll line up in the backfield with Miller, Kohlmeyer, and Curl. Phillips wide left, Lee wide right. Miller in motion. Here's a handoff, Kohlmeyer. Looking for the 10-yard line where he's taken down right at the yard to gain. Looks like they will mark it just short.
Well, the head officials gave him a first down.
I was going to say, they got better eyes than me if they can see that's short. After that Landon England block punt, Tigers looking to seal the deal here with a touchdown or just running out the clock. They are at the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. 3 minutes to play. Dick and shotgun. 3 running backs around him. Miller again in motion. Handoff up the middle.
Flag.
Flag on the play. That was actually Brady Krippus in motion out to the left.
I got to believe that's going to come back for a hold. Man, we're back farther now than we was when we started this drive.
From the Lawrenceville 22. Clock rolls, approaching 2.5 to play. Dick will run it himself. Up the middle he goes, breaks it out to the wide, looking for the pylon. He'll find it. Touchdown, Tigers.
I don't see any flags. I'm looking.
Great play call and perfectly executed by the Tiger offense. And Ethan Dick has just given the Tigers some breathing room.
That he did.
Landon Ingram is in to attempt the point after. This would make it an 8-point game. Would assume Lawrenceville would go for 2 anyway if they scored again. So now the best they could do is tie if Ingram knocks this through, and he does. Landon Ingram converts, and it's 14-6 with 2:28 remaining. (14 to 6). 2:28 remaining after that Ethan Dick touchdown rush. And the Tigers are a stop away from putting a win in the victory column.
Yeah, hopefully Coach Claude knows we're up here and we'll come up after the game.
Tiger kickoff team out on the field. Same setup for Lawrenceville, 3 guys deep.
Ingram's got her teed pretty well straight up and down, it looks like, so see if he can put the big boot into this one. And
Ingram waiting for the signal from the official, who's waiting for some more headlights out in the parking lot.
is that what they're waiting on again?
.228 remaining. Head official's going to head out to the extent of the track now. No, they saw him coming. So we should be pretty close to kickoff now. And here we go. Ingram kicks one that bounces at about the 22, hold in by Lawrenceville. Bringing it out is Stoops,
Yep.
Brought down just across the 30-yard line. And with 2:22, Lawrenceville will take over there. Tigers lead by 8. Lawrenceville, who ran the ball a few times last drive, aren't going to have any other options this drive as they line up in an empty set. Winningham back to pass. Throws one over the middle, intended, I believe, for Stoops, but well over his head, incomplete.
Well, the P announcer said Jenkins, but it wasn't close to Jenkins, I didn't think.
Wasn't close to anybody, really, was it, Lenny?
No, not really.
Second and 10 now. 2:17 remaining.
Looks like Jenkins, Schultz, and Stoops are all coming to this side. They're the 3 main receivers.
Again, an empty set. Winningham rolls out to that side. Fires to Jenkins. Jenkins brought down by Atkinson. Braden Atkinson brought him down. Ethan Curl there to help. It'll be third down.
Got about 7 on that one now, so.
Third and 3 for Lawrenceville. Under 2 to play. Again, trips to the near side. Winningham all by himself in shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking left, fires, has a man who hauls it in and brought down across midfield. That was Jared Gray, his first reception of the night, and it's first down Lawrenceville.
So that's 5, 10, 14.
Clock will roll.
16.
First and 10 for Lawrenceville. Winningham takes a snap, rolls right, gets rid of it, and driven into the ground. Atkinson, big hit. Timeout called. Reception was made by Jenkins. Atkinson all over him. And when we come back from the timeout, it'll be second down and 8.5 for Lawrenceville. That is Lawrenceville's first timeout of the half. They still have 2 remaining. Again, a reminder, Tigers will be back home against Red Hill next Friday.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and hopefully with a 1-2 record as they try to hang on to things here in Lawrenceville.
Want to make sure all your classmates know that they're supposed to be out at the football field for homecoming. At least all your football teammates.
That's right. 2010 team will be recognized as Lawrenceville is back into formation. Winningham dumps one off. Here is Fry. Maybe got past one Tiger, but not past a second. I think Atkinson had his arms around him, and Bartley came over to finish him off. Clock still rolls. It's third down. 3rd and 7 for Lawrenceville. Under a minute to play. They got to wait for Fry to get set over on the far side. Snap to Winningham, bobbles it, brings it back in, floats one over the middle, and nearly caught but broken up. Big time hit.
Colmeyer out there, I think.
That was Ethan Dick on the hit,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that was Gray, again, the intended receiver. And I think the Tigers are going to take a timeout here. Give their defense a break, chance to catch their breath as Lawrenceville is facing a 4th and 7.
Well, in all reality, if they don't pick up this first down, this ball game will be over because we'll just take a knee and run the clock out.
Lawrenceville does have 2 timeouts left, but yeah, only 46 seconds left. So Tigers would be able to run enough time off between the snap and kneel down and the one play that Lawrenceville doesn't have a timeout on. So, yeah, definitely, like you said, Lenny, definitely the play that will decide the game here for Lawrenceville. Winningham, the only man in the backfield. Schultz, Stoops, Jenkins to the right. Winningham takes a snap, looking right, fires. It's going to be incomplete. And a turnover on downs. Referee will spot the ball.
Change the footballs.
Change the football, that's right. And with 42 seconds left, Tigers will take over.
Like you said, this will just be a kneel down. So
they'll line up in victory formation. Dick takes a snap, knee falls to the turf, and I don't believe Lawrenceville will call any of their timeouts. They will not. Tigers will shake a few hands and head over to the sideline, now with the 1 in that win column.
Phillips goes over to meet with Jenkins. I mean, they had a battle all night long. Phillips and Jenkins did, because Phillips had him in coverage all night, and that was pretty much a battle.
Clock still winds down. We're under 10, but that is it. Tigers will take this one 14-6. Their first win of the season. They move to 1-2 in LIC play as well as overall play. We'll tally up the stats and be back here with those on the postgame show. You've been listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Back here on the postgame show of the Paris Sports Network after a 14-6 Tiger victory in Lawrenceville. Got some scores, updated scores from around the LIC, as well as some official stats. Lenny, you ready for those?
I got them figured up. Yep, I
I'll
do.
go ahead and turn it over to you then.
All right, we'll start with Lawrenceville. Winningham, the quarterback, I've got him 15 carries for 11 yards. Tanner Waller had 1 carry for a -1. Hayden Fry, 6 carries for 7 yards. And Colby Stoops, 1 carry on the end around for 8 yards. Throwing the ball, Winningham was 20 out of 40 for 182 and a touchdown. Receiving, I had Jared Gray, 1 catch for 16. Hayden Fry had 3 catches for 39. Schultz had 2 catches for 14. The big receiver, Brian Jenkins, 11 catches for 81. And Colby Stoops had 3 catches for 32. Their scoring play came in the fourth quarter with 9:38 to go on a 28-yard pass from Fry, or to Fry from Winningham, and the 2-point conversion was no good, and Paris led at 7-6 at that point, and we went ahead and put another insurance touchdown on the board late in that fourth quarter. So I'll run down the Paris stats right now. I've got Ethan Dick, 16 carries for 97 yards. I've got Ethan Curl, 3 carries for 6 yards. Kohlmeyer, 16 carries for 88 yards. And Nick Moeller, 6 carries for 22 yards. Throwing the ball, Dick was really off tonight. He was only 2 out of 9 for 10 yards and 1 interception. Moeller had 1 reception for 3 yards, and Pinkston had 1 reception for 7 yards. The Tigers' scores came in the second quarter with 11:13 to go on an 11-yard run by Kohlmeyer. The kick was good, and Paris led 7-0. And then, like I said, we put the insurance touchdown on in the fourth and final quarter. 2:28 to go in that fourth period, and it was a 22-yard run by Dick, and the kick was good. Put Paris up 14-6, and that is your final.
Appreciate that, Lenny. And we are joined by Coach Claude Felter here in the booth. So he did figure out we made the trip, Lenny, which is always good, and appreciate him coming up here as always. Well, congratulations, Coach.
Well, like I told our kids, we don't the goal at the beginning of the week, after 2 really difficult situations that we put ourselves in, was to go 1-0 on the week. That was it. We obviously didn't play a clean and perfect game, but glad that they could actually feel what it's like to finish. We've been in this situation. We lose a 7-6 game. We lose a 32-30 game late in the game. And so we're in this type of situation again where we got to get a 4th down stop, run the clock out, end up getting a touchdown out of it to kind of seal that thing. But it wasn't over yet. We still had to play defense because it's only an 8-point lead. And then get off the field and feel what it's like to experience finishing and winning and what have you. We got a ton to do to get better. There's no question about it. Just a ton. And we do things like, this team's a little bit different right now. I mean, we do things that are we go 7-8 yard run, when you think about running the ball out, and then all of a sudden you false start, or we get a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yard run, and we got a holding penalty come back, and it's just not moving your feet. It's just not doing the things you got to do. And while Dick, he didn't have a great night. In terms of statistically throwing the ball, I thought he ran it pretty well at some times. And then, at the end of the day, we had two third down plays and a fourth down. We had a third down play and a fourth down play where he throws a curl and he throws a post and hits people in the money in traffic, and receivers got to help him out and hang on to the ball. They heard his stats is 2 for 9 or whatever he is, but right there he got to be 4-4, and he's not. He's got to get some help back there at times. But proud of him at the end of the day. Defensively, really, really proud of him. Special teams phase was pretty good. Got a couple of block punts or hands-on balls, and Brian Colmeyer's running it like a dude, and he can't do it by himself. I get it. The offensive line gets going at times, and then Ethan Curl's back in there blocking and doing a really, really nice job. And we playing guys everywhere. I look, and I'm creating A-backs out there for us right now with sophomores, and Brady Krippus is a quarterback kid, and I got him playing running back in the game for a minute. And Rigdon just gets off of an ankle injury the other day, and he's out there playing safety. It is what it is.
Now, this question isn't so much for the program. We know the success you've had. We know that the wins are going to be there. But as far as this team goes, as far as this team, as good as this team can be, was this game a must-win for this group? You might have already answered some of that.
There's no question about it. You're 0-2. Look, and we know we got some people coming down the pike.
Yep.
You got Mount Carmel sitting there at week 9. We're not going to disrespect anybody because everybody's, I think there's a lot of parity in our league right now. But you've got Alney left. You've got Robinson left. We still got Hillsboro, who we don't know a lot about, non-conference. And then next week's homecoming, Red Hill. They're going to try and come in and knock us off. You go to 0-3, man. It's almost Katie bar the door with what we have left, no question. And to be 0-2 is still very difficult, but like we talked to our kids, we're not going to talk about winning 6 games and try and keep this streak alive in terms of playoffs or what have you. We're going to focus on going 1-0 on the week, every single week, and that's just that can be the only thing we focus on right now.
A couple individual players I want to ask you about. First up, and being a kid that you look at outside of the football field, and you're probably thinking he's a defensive back or definitely not a linebacker that gets around the field and makes plays like he does. Braden Atkinson, right? Yep. And tonight, flying around making plays. Speak to him a little bit.
Yeah, he's one of those do it all right kids too. Obviously he doesn't play perfect. Who does? It's not always clean. We got to get him to buzz the flat a little bit faster on one of those deals. But then we hollered next time he buzzed it, and 88 hit the flat, and he made a big smoke play there. But he's one of those kids. He doesn't miss a lift group. He doesn't miss a meeting. He is solid. He's a good student. He flies around the field. He's intense. Everything he does, we try to tell him sometimes in practice to ease, man. Your body can only take so much, but he's 100 mile an hour all the time with unbelievable effort. A joy to coach, and a kid that, he doesn't want to let you down.
You brought up last week we talked about Ethan Dick playing both sides of the ball, and for him to come in and make, I think he made 2 big hits that jarred the balls loose, right? He's getting high fives from his teammates,
right.
And then he goes over and he runs the ball like he does, like a quarterback, like you mentioned tonight. Do you see any of your teammates feed off of that to see a quarterback have an impact on both sides of the ball? What's that do for morale or the team? Energy?
I think for him, we got to have him because of our depth. There's no question about it. But the problem is he's a first-year varsity quarterback with not much experience. He didn't really even play JV quarterback for us. So this is this kid's first reps at quarterback is playing Friday night football, and I don't have the opportunity to talk to him between series because we have to use him out there defensively to kind of settle him down or talk to him about different things that we're seeing and what have you. So I think that limits him. But yes, I think he has grown unbelievably in the first 3 weeks. I think you could see it unbelievable from weeks 1 to week 2, his growth. Tonight maybe you didn't see it in terms of slinging it around, but again we had a couple big drops in the game. But I think he's starting to come into his own run, and he's got to get his pads down a little bit more. He's a slow, too fast through guy on the zone play, but we got to get him to get more downhill when he's running in between the tackles. And since we've been here, we expect our quarterbacks, they run the ball between the tackles at times. That's just part of it. That's where some of our read game hits, and it is what it is.
Well, Coach, let's get home. And I just want to let you know, if there is a game next week, that 2010 group likes to party, so I
Yeah.
hope you're ready for us.
Excited for them. That'll be a neat deal. I hope Paris people come out. Obviously, it'll be homecoming, and then, like you said, have an opportunity to honor the second playoff team in the school's history and the 2010 team. And, really, when you think about it, the 8 team, they did it and did a nice job also the first time, and drew Quincy Notre Dame, which was a juggernaut to have to do that. And then that 10 team, you guys, you really went up there and battled St. Joe Ogden in that game. I mean, for all intents and purposes, for a long, long time.
Yep.
And it's always good to honor people, people that were in the program, people that have helped establish and are connected to it. And I think it hopefully brings those people back and connects them to our program and what have you. So we're excited about it. And who knows what's going to happen? We'll just we'll find out what happens next week, and we're just going to get ready for a game.
We're going to leave it all on Creighton Tar, aren't we?
I'm leaving a lot on him right now.
Thanks, Coach.
All right,
Let's
thanks,
get home.
see you guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks again to Coach Claude Felter for joining us here on the postgame show at Lawrenceville, and this was nice to get one, Lenny.
Boy, it was. We needed one bad, and like you said, this was really a must-win, I think, for this program, and they came out and they got the job done. So.
Run down some updated scores if you're still listening and interested in those. Some of these are final, some of these are late contest. A lot of them are blowouts. So Newton's leading KZ 35-21, Mount Carmel over Robinson 50-6, South Vermilion over Marshall 35-6, Carlinville over Hillsboro 42-0. Arcola beat Tri-County 49-13. Park Heritage over Tuscola 36-28, and Georgetown Ridge Farm Chrisman lost to Iroquois West 49-0 tonight. So, as Coach Claude Felter said, we hope to bring you some action next Friday night, and if things don't work out with Red Hill, we all have confidence in Coach Tar to work some magic and find somebody.
It might be a Saturday contest, so instead of Friday night, so who knows. But
we might be finding out if Tuscola was being serious about talking to Missouri schools, right? We might be having to do that ourselves. But
maybe.
But our hope is that Red Hill is back to normal, and we can see them and host them next Friday night for Paris homecoming. And with that will be the next time you hear from the football broadcast booth. And tomorrow, as mentioned, will be our next broadcast at 10 a.m. We'll bring you Mayo Crestwood baseball action, and you can join Lenny and I on that call as well. So, with that, for Lenny Irwin, I'm Clay Best signing off here. Appreciate you listening to the Paris Sports Network.